All right, collective. So I'm gonna do. This is gonna be like a guided message because I feel like the last reading I did was nonsense. I feel like we have safety, strength, and power. So there's this need for you guys to remain grounded, or there's this need for you to. I feel like maybe this is where you guys are at right now, though. I feel like you guys are at peace right now. Like maybe that's where your focus is. Blessings and thanks, abundant universe. Collective, I feel like you have abundance ruling in. Like, we're talking about a lot of money. And I'm hearing that this could even be coming from your ancestors. Like, this could be like your spiritual inheritance. I feel like that's what's rolling in right now. And I've been saying this for a minute. Like, you guys, your money's coming in. And I feel like your path, like I said, has been blessed. And I feel like there's really nothing that can rock the foundation. We have authentic self, who are you? So I feel like you guys are embracing your authenticity at this time. So we have Akashic Records. Collective, I feel like this could even be like, you know, you're stepping into who you're meant to be, or this could even be like you're stepping into a higher timeline where you are embracing, you know, this is really giving like the energy of like your 5D self, like who you are in the 5D is pouring into the 3D. And that's what this is giving. All right, I feel like you guys are receiving what's yours, and there's nothing, like I said, there's nothing that's stopping these blessings from pouring in, because I feel like that's the end goal. The end goal is that your blessings are pouring in right now, and there's nobody can stop this from coming in, because your ancestors have it so that nobody can get in the way of it. So we have duality, balance is needed. So I feel like you guys have been working on this. You have been working on balancing out your energy. And this could even be like with the yin and yang energy, it's giving feminine and masculine energy. So I always like to say that, you know, in order to really embrace what's yours, it's really putting yourself in the position of having that balance within your own energy, because we all have masculine and feminine in our energy, and it's a matter of, you know, integrating that energy where, you know, you are at peace, you are balanced, you are whole, and that's what this is giving. So I feel like you aren't lost, you know. I feel like you are in alignment right now, and I feel like your ancestors love you, collective. And it could even be that you've done all of the generational healing within your bloodline, that your ancestors are pouring out blessings to you, and I feel like they're walking with you, collective. That's what I'm getting. I feel like they're giving you your blessings, collective. And I feel like if you had any issues with anybody, I feel like this could even be like with family as well, that, you know, whatever issues you had with family is coming to an end, because you're no longer dealing with drama. Like you aren't dealing with drama of the people in your family. And that's what I'm getting. Or this could just be in general with people that did not want you to receive this, but I'm strongly getting that this is family. Like you may have people in your family that didn't want you to heal the issues within your bloodline, or how can I say it, it's kind of like ancestral healing the karmic debt within your bloodline. And that's what this is giving. And I feel like since you've undergone this transformation, you've gone through like a purification process, which is very deep, because I didn't think that this reading was going to be so spiritual, but that's what this is giving. It's kind of like you're stepping into your power, and you're stepping into, you know, alignment, and really honoring who you are when it comes down to, you know, because I feel like you're getting your kudos from your ancestors when it comes down to healing the bloodline, and that's what this is giving. So I feel like you're in alignment, collective, and you've learned to find balance within your energy. And it could be that you just are very much at peace, and it could be you're very much at peace with your ancestors. It's kind of like, I feel like you can feel the energy of your ancestors around you, and there's really nothing shaking the foundation of that. But I feel like your ancestors want you to have fun, collective. Whatever that version of fun is for you, they want you to take it easy. They want you to breathe. They want you to smile. They want you to laugh. Because balance is being restored. Like, balance has been restored. Even if you had issues with family, or you had people in your family that was wishing bad on you, I feel like your ancestors are balancing out the energy. And believe me, they can do that. Don't judge me. Don't judge the reading. Don't judge the ancestors. They can do that shit. But I feel like with Keeper of Flow here, I feel like everything is going how it's supposed to. And I feel like there's this need for you to lean in on what your ancestors are doing for you. And they want you to trust the process. They want you to trust the journey. They want you to relax. Relax into the journey, collective. What else? Keeper of Endings. So yeah, collective, I feel like if you had any issues with your family, I feel like whatever issues your family try to put you through, like, I know for a minute I was channeling messages where family was doing witchcraft and using the Bible to curse you. That's over. That's what I'm getting. That's what the ancestors are saying. They're saying that if they were trying to use the word of God against you, or paying practitioners to do work against you, that is over. This work is no longer working. Okay? Yeah, they want you to have fun, collective. You don't have to worry anymore, because I feel like they're taking care of you. Because you have an abundance of new beginnings. This could be in love. This can be in money. I feel like it's everything, though. They want you to nurture yourself at this time, and nurture your manifestations, and trust that it's going to come in. I feel like it is already pouring in, though. They want you to surrender any issues that you may have, whatever it is. Like, it could be like, maybe you're worried about finances, or you're worried about love, or you're worried about, like, if your family's still cursing you. But I feel like there's this need for you to release it. I feel like your ancestors have it taken care of. That's what this is giving. I didn't think this would turn into an ancestors reading, but that's what this is giving. I feel like your ancestors and the Most High is making it so that nothing can be blocked for you. That's what this is giving. Because I feel like you, like, deep down, you already know things are pouring in, and they don't want you to lose focus that things are, you know, coming in for you or pouring in for you, because I feel like they're sharing this abundance with you. It's like whatever you have in your spiritual vault, your blessings in the 5 is what's pouring in right now. And there's this need for you to be open to receive. That's what this is giving. So I'm going to go into part 2 with the tarot to see what else they have to say. Alright, part 2, collective. I know that this was a little interesting. I mean, it's a lot of interesting, because I didn't think I'd be diving into spiritual readings, but sometimes it happens. You know, it's been a while. I like to change the pace a little bit. I feel like the last reading I did was ridiculous. Yeah. Alright. Collective, as I'm shuffling, I saw the Justice card. I feel like you have family members that are under judgment. That's what I'm getting. I feel like your ancestors may have taken these people to spiritual court. Collective, these cards wanted to come out in reverse. I feel like your family, like, and this is going to be really messed up, these people wanted you to be stuck in a state of unhealed. Like, they didn't want you to heal. the generational, I'm getting trauma. Like, they didn't want you to heal the generational trauma within the bloodline, but I feel like your ancestors are moving you away from the energy that they were sending at you, because you have healed. You've done the inner work. You've man, you pulled your family through. That's what I'm getting. You pulled your ancestors through. And I feel like you had people in your family that were jealous that you were picked, is what I'm hearing. They were jealous of your favor. They were jealous of your anointing. Oh, this energy. And you know, it's been coming through for I feel like the last few years of me reading. I've been picking up on this energy, but I feel like you're being moved away from any drama and any issues and any energy where these people wanted you stuck. Because like I said, I was picking up on the energy of these people trying to curse you with the Bible and trying to pay practitioners to do work against you. Yeah, these people are under judgment. These people are under judgment, and whatever is going on in their life right now is their karma. I'm sorry to say. And I know that sounds brutal, but, you know, I can relate because I had family even come up against me. And whatever whatever they wished on you, or if they went against you, whatever they're going through is their karma. That's what this is giving. And I feel like nobody's exempt, because I feel like these people wanted to sacrifice you. Right? Yeah. I heard scapegoat. That's what I heard. These people have to watch you flourish, collective. They have to watch you receive your abundance. They have to watch you receive in abundance what is yours. Right? Because your ancestors chose you. You can't manipulate the energy. I feel like these people tried to. They tried to maybe... I'm hearing destiny swap, like they wanted it to go to another relative of yours. This could be a sister, a cousin, whatever it is. They wanted the inheritance for themselves, and that's not how it's going to go. At least that's what I'm hearing. Your ancestors are saying, no, it goes to you, because you were the one that broke the curses off the bloodline. So I could be reading for generational curse breakers right now. And that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing generational curse breakers. People that have done the inner work. People that have grown. Yeah, your blessings are coming in, collective. This could be in love. This could be in work. This could be in finances. You have an overflow of blessings pouring in. And this is coming from the Most High. This is coming from your ancestors, because they know you've done the inner work. They know you've grown. They know that you've expanded past the BS. Yeah, collective, you had people in your bloodline that were jealous of you, that were in competition with you, that wanted to trap a star. They wanted to trap an earth angel. They wanted to trap a star seed. I feel like these people wanted you locked up, or they wanted to bind you, collective. Yeah, these people wanted to end you. I also feel you may have also had an ex. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but this was a karmic ex that also wanted to bring an end to you, collective. And I'm also getting there may have also been like a father figure that also wanted to bring it into you as well, so that you wouldn't receive what's yours. Because I'm getting two masculine energies that wanted to put an end to you, and they could have been working together to put an end to you. So I feel like you had an ex and you had a father figure I was also trying to bring an end to you. So I feel like you came out the other end, collective. Collective, with the King of Swords here with the Six of Cups, I feel like this could be Saint Michael. Sometimes the King of Swords is Saint Michael in the reading. Some people say sometimes it's a Temperance card that is Saint Michael. But with the King of Swords and the Six of Cups, I feel like Saint Michael's been watching over you since you were a kid. So this spiritual warfare could have been going on since you were a kid. I feel like you have people in your bloodline that knew about the calling over your life, and then they tried to curse you. And that's what this is giving. But you can't curse what God has blessed. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Saint Michael's been walking with you since you were a kid, Collective. Saint Michael's been watching over you. And I feel like your family wanted you to be left out. And they wanted you to be rejected. And they celebrated. Oh, they celebrated. I feel like they didn't think that you would ever get out. They didn't think that there would be any movement forward for you. But I feel like these people wanted to block you from getting married. Or they wanted to block you from coming into union with the right person. But I feel like you're receiving this, and I feel like they're heartbroken because you are going to be receiving this, or you're going to be receiving the person that you're meant to be with. They didn't block shit. They didn't block shit. No, I'm not seeing it, because as it stands, these people are under judgment by God. They're under judgment by God and your ancestors. They didn't block anything. You hearing me? They didn't block nothing. Oh, man. I didn't think I'd have to touch base, but this is what I'm getting. Alright, let me go on to part 3. But yeah, Collective, I feel like you have family members that are heartbroken that things are turning out in your favor. Why is that here? Collective, I feel like these people try to persecute you, though. That's what I'm getting. It's kind of like maybe they tried to say that you were... Collective, I feel like these people try to say you were like a witch, and that they thought that they were... Why am I getting that these people thought that they could work against you, and now they're being delegated karma? That's what I'm getting. And I feel like these people may have done magic. Like, these people have done magic against you, done spell work against you. And now these people are getting tormented at night by your ancestors. Collective, I feel like you may have elevated in isolation, and I feel like you found a way out. That's what I'm getting. I feel like you may be somebody that is the wounded warrior in the situation, but I feel like slow and steady wins the race. And I feel like these people didn't know that you were going to come out the victor in the situation. And they really are heartbroken that you are getting what's yours. Like, I feel like you even have people that are jealous that they couldn't stop what's yours. It's kind of like they're stuck on what they did wrong, or they feel heartbroken because they're going through karma and they didn't know that they went against the wrong person. And I feel like these people are going through lack right now. That's what I'm getting. I feel like things are going to be improving for you guys within the next 2 months. And there's this need for you to keep going. Keep pushing forward. You know, if you hear anything about your family, or you hear that these people are going through some nonsense, let them go through it. Because I feel like these people try to sacrifice you. They wanted you stuck. because they thought that that was fair. And now they are stuck. And they have to watch you celebrate. That's what I'm getting. And it could be that you have a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo coming in, a masculine energy. This person could be coming in within the next 3 months or the next 3 weeks. But I feel like this person is somebody that is wanting commitment with you, or somebody that is going to want to settle down with you, and that's going to be your new chapter. And these people are going to be left in the same situation that you were stuck in at some point, and they were laughing about it. Oh man. And yeah, no, you guys are getting your wish fulfillment. Like I said, like, you guys are getting what's yours. You're gonna get everything and then some, because the wheel of fortune is turning in your favor. You're no longer going to be at the bottom of the wheel. You're going to be at the top of the wheel. That's what I'm getting. And I feel like these people are going to be going through tower moments, and they're going to be wondering why. Why is this happening? Because they crossed the high priestess. And you're just cold with it, collective. I feel like these people just wanted to covet your energy. They wanted to covet that you were the star. They wanted to take your light from you. So basically they wanted to take your destiny from you, and God said no. Your ancestors said no. Oh, collective, you're getting what's yours. And these people have to go through karma. Because at this point, they try to have a boxing match with God, and they didn't win. Yep, that's what I'm getting. I feel like you guys are getting what's yours, and these people have to watch you get what's yours. And the same persecution that they try to put you through is the same persecution they're going to be going through. You know, there's a saying, cursing God's chosen is cursing yourself. You don't get to curse his children. You curse yourself when you do that. And it is what it is. This was a deep reading. Collective, just be open to receive your blessings, and understand things are shifting in your favor. These people can no longer block what God has for you or the ancestors have for you. Keep it pushing. Don't even pay attention to these people, because I feel like Gabriel's already blown the horn on the situation, and St. Michael's protecting you as you're going through this transition, and also protecting the union that you're coming into as well. So if you guys want a personal reading, my Hipsy will be in the description box below. It's $30 a reading. So if you guys want to book with me, you know, you can do that. I'm going to see y'all later. Bye!